Okay, I'll take it. Rocky, put your head on.
And here we have the book signing at Barnes & Noble with PJ with storytelling time.
Let me get that hat. Joe,
Well,
sit on the floor, Joe.
hopefully we'll be able to hear these stories.
You just missed the story that Dr. Caboose told everyone about the presidents
All right, everybody take a seat on the floor, guys.
of the United Pickles.
I know.
Hey, kids. All right.
Hey,
The name of today's story is I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Off the glass. Does anybody know what off the glass means? To kiss something off the glass. Does anybody know?
Right
What
on
does
the
it mean,
lens.
AJ?
I mean, something that's glass right there.
Okay, very close. So in basketball, what we do is when we shoot the basketball and it goes off of the backboard, it's called kissing it off the glass. Okay? So this is a basketball story. All right? Joe, we gonna hold it down? All right.
So,
The last thing Corey remembered was falling asleep in her mommy's arms. After preparing cookies all day and wrapping gifts all night. You all right, Rocky?
Yeah.
Corey's cozy purple pajamas were being put to use. As fireplaces sparkle and snowflakes twinkle, homes everywhere were getting in preparation for the big fella. Who's the big fella? There you go. It's Santa's big night, and Corey is determined to grab a hug, a toot of the boot, a snag of the beard, and at least a quick selfie before he shoots up the chimney before she's sound asleep. As Mommy carries Corey up the stairs and into her sleeping quarters, you can hear her humming the song, Let Heaven and Nature Sing, and I hope the Knicks win a ring. Da, 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 da. That's what Mommy was singing. Mommy tucked Corey under the covers and cracked her drapes so that she could fall asleep to the snow. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Corey's ESPN notifications went off, and she leaped out of bed like Vince Carter at a dunk contest. Uh-oh, that's your dad calling. I'm reading story time. Come on into the back of the store.
We don't edit any of this because this is real life.
Oh, all right, I'm in the middle of the story.
Santa had a
It's
call.
a mistake.
Was that a call from the North Pole?
It was actually her alarm that went off at 3:08 a.m. 3:08? We're gonna miss Santa. Every year I try to stay awake for Santa, and every year I miss him. Corey pushed the curtains aside to see if she could see Santa ho-ho-hoing or hear his reindeers grunting, but all she got was snow. She pulled her bedroom door open slowly to peek at the Christmas tree, but there were no gifts, and there were no footprints. The stockings were empty, and Santa's cup was still full of milk. Santa's usually here by now, Corey pouted. Maybe our house is on the way back to the North Pole. Or maybe he stopped to pee. Or maybe Rudolph has a flat hoof. Or maybe he's at LeBron's house discussing retirement. Or maybe Santa's just a little late. Corey's elbows crawled down the hallway, left and right, then left and right. She pushed Mommy's door open from the bottom and saw there was no Mommy. No Mommy? No Mommy? First no Santa and then no Mommy? Corey backed out of her parents' bedroom slowly and returned to the floor. She made her way to the kitchen when she was met with a strange surprise. She noticed the stream of snow gusting into her house through the back door, which was propped open by a huge red bag. Boom! Corey heard a loud crash and scattered behind the kitchen sink. Her breathing increased with her heart rate. Corey looked around frantically and dashed back into her room to call her dad. Hello, this is Papa. Leave a message, said her dad's voicemail. Corey took a deep breath and left the message. Papa, you've got to come home. Something terrible has happened. Papa always works on Christmas Eve, but he told Corey that if there were a time to catch any Christmas crooks, there's a button behind the basketball hoop outside that will shoot a signal directly to the precinct where Papa works. Whack! Another loud crash came from the back. Corey remembered the button and shouted her way back into the living room. Mommy! Ma? Who's there? Whoever you are, Papa's on his way home and he's gonna snap you like a candy cane. Corey tried to scare away the Christmas crooks, but no dice. Boom! There was another loud thunder. Corey slid behind the big red bag and took cover. She peeked through the back door and she saw two shadowy figures rummaging in the snow. Ho, 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 no you don't, heard a deep voice say. You wish, old man, not my
Dr.
house,
Caboose.
Mommy shouted back. As she looked out again, she saw that Mommy was in real trouble. Mommy was fighting for her dear life. She was fighting and bumping and clawing. There were hands and feet and snow kicking up from behind the basketball court, exactly where Papa said the button was. Oh no, it's Santa, Corey cried. Santa was kidnapping Mommy. I've got to do something before he ties her up and he hauls her off in the back of the sleigh. She took a moment to think.
Security.
Aha, there's a secret doorway. Corey remembered there's a secret doorway down in the basement, and if she can get it open, she can sneak behind Santa and phone Papa before Mommy is hauled off into the back of the sleigh. She slid down the hallway and scooted down the basement steps. Thud! Another loud noise. Boom! Another whack! Thud! Boom! Take that, Santa, Mommy growled. Yes! Fight back, Mommy, fight back! Give it up, Santa! Give it up! Roared Santa. Even though Corey was afraid, she took 2 deep breaths and jumped out from the secret doorway. Free, Santa! As Corey lunged toward the button, she saw Santa crawling on the ground, stumbling toward Mommy's feet. Mommy took 2 large James Harden side steps behind the 3-point line in their driveway and launched the basketball from her hand like a rocket. It cut through the twinkling snow, bouncing off of the glass backboard and falling straight through the net. Boom! Swish! Mommy stood posing at the 3-point line with her follow-through waving in the air. Her jump shot was just as pretty as the glittery snowflakes. I win again, Claus, said Mommy. Hoo, hoo, hoo! These Christmas games never do get old, replied Santa. Can I have my phone back now, Mommy? Mommy stretched her hands out to stand Santa up from the ground. She handed him his phone and giggled, next year we'll play for the sleigh. Oh yeah, by the way, you have a missed call from Corey. Santa stood to his feet, out of breath, and leaned on Blitzen. Good game, Mommy. Next year we'll play for the PlayStation 6. The elves have already started working on NBA 2K26. He leaned over and he gave Mommy a smooch. Santa cracked the reins and blasted off into the night sky. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Blitzen, on Curry, on Kobe, on Jordan, on Vixen. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. As Mommy and Corey made their way back into the house, Corey stumbled over the big red bag. It was full of everything she had asked for on her Christmas list. Santa didn't forget Corey at all. The end. Got your story? Good stuff. All right.
I'm
So
glad they sit on the floor.
okay.